Welcome back to Steins Gate. Last time, Akabe and Mayuri tried to run away, and then they got to the station and realised, oh no! Moeka's called in a bomb threat, so the train lines are closed, so we can't go anywhere. They're about to leave the station, and someone called his name. And that's where we left things, and I'm pretty sure it's probably the Commandos. Because, you know, if they're casting this net to catch him, which includes closing the train station, then they're going to have some people near the train station waiting for him just in case he does try to leave, I would think. But I guess we'll see, so let's go. Let's keep going. Okabe Rintaro. A low voice. A face I've never seen. He's not one of the 5 who broke into the lab. Okarin, do you know these people? Mayuri grips my arm tightly as she looks anxiously at the men. Come with us. Who are you? Instead of answering, the man makes a grab for my arm. I jerk away and try to escape, but the men move to block us again. If you resist, we'll kill you. Soon! They're with Moeka? She must have planned for this in advance. I mean, the fact that she's close to station, like, the railway lines would suggest that, yes. A chill runs up my spine. We made a terrible mistake when we hacked into CERN. I realise that now, though it's far too late. Are you going to kill us with all these witnesses around? This isn't a game. I feel something cold against my back. I don't realise what it is at first. Then it hits me. A gun. I gulp. My blood goes cold. Am I going to die here? Will my time leaping be for naught? No, I can't give up. I won't let Mayuri die. I won't accept that future. But how do I get out of this? The crowd at the station has grown even thicker. People are starting to argue with the station personnel, demanding to know when they can go home. The situation is quickly becoming chaotic. Suddenly, a fight breaks out nearby. It looks like some people are trying to shove their way through. This could be our chance. A tide of people surges into us, knocking the man behind me off balance. Now. I quickly turn and strike the man's hand aside. His gun falls away. Then the man gets swallowed by the crowd. Like, Okabe should grab that gun. Oh, I guess not. Run, Mayuri! I mean, you know, that would at least be helpful. I grab Mayuri's hand and start running. Like, generally I don't think people should have guns, but in this case it might be handy for him. We have to fight our way through the crowd, but that also thwarts our pursuers. As soon as we reach the main street, we start running back towards the lab. Of course, we can't return to the lab itself. Moeka's group will be there shortly. Is the subway still running? If we can get on at Suihirocho Station, we can take the Ginza line to Shibuya. From there, we can grab a train heading out of Tokyo. I still haven't recovered from my exhaustion. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. Is this music new? I don't think I've heard it before. I think I would remember this music. It feels like it's not tense enough for what is happening. I don't know what they're saying though. Maybe they're singing like, "You're in trouble, run." That's definitely not what they're singing. We can't stop now. I have to keep running. Like, it's funky. I could dance to this music, not run from bad guys. It doesn't take long before a new obstacle appears. 4 men walking together up ahead suddenly stop and turn to face us. I've got a bad feeling about this. They don't look like otaku. Are they with CERN too? I thought there weren't otaku in Akihabara anymore anyway. My fears are confirmed when the 4 men start walking towards us, arms spread to block the street. No doubt about it, they're after us too. I turn to flee back towards the station, and there I see the first group of men closing in behind us. We're trapped. Enemies on both sides. There's only one choice. I grab my Yuri and make for the nearby side street. Where are we going, Okarin? I'm trying to get to Suihirocho Station without using the main streets. But as we pass UPX, several men on the bridge point at us and shout something. Are they with Stern too? I mean, Moeka's got a big group of guys. There's a lot of them. How many men do they have? I was just thinking Radokami. We turn back and change course. Okay, Mayuri, you're a faster runner, so talking while running uses up all of my breath. Sweat drips into my eyes, making it hard to see. You, go on ahead. Go to Hariti Shrine in Ikebukuro. We'll meet... Before I finish, I catch sight of another group of men waiting for us up ahead. What's going on, Okarin? I look back. The group from before is chasing us. We're surrounded by enemies. The familiar streets of Akiba are filled with agents of CERN. I recall what Moeka said. You have nowhere to run. We have men stationed throughout Akihabara. He was not lying. Despair seizes my heart. Is escape impossible? We're just kids playing at science in the safety of our tiny little lab. Our enemy is a multinational conspiracy willing to kill anyone who gets in their way. Were we doomed from the start? No. No matter what, we must get away. Leading my Yuri by the hand, I push my way through the crowd, then jump the fence onto the road. And then he dies. What? Oh, I was joking, but I feel like he may have just... Oh, yeah, that doesn't look good. I'm assuming he doesn't die, because I was just kidding. Or I've somehow made so many bad choices that this is the end of my game. Something strikes me with crushing force, sending me tumbling across the pavement. I come to a stop several meters away. My body is racked with intense pain. Never good when it goes red. A red curtain covers my eyes. I try to brush it off, and my hand comes away slick with blood. I grit my teeth against the pain and lift my head. Mayuri is lying on the pavement a few meters away. Has Mayuri died again? Is she just, like, meant to die, like, no matter what they do? That's miserable. I don't want Mayuri to die. I guess, because, you know, there are some time travel things where it has them, like, time travel until they realise that no matter what they do, something is basically inevitable. They're always going to die. I mean, I think in those they normally do find a way to stop it eventually, so I'm assuming he will in this, but, you know, that's 3 times now that she's died in about a day for Okabe. This guy's is going to be more screwed up than he already was. Like, he's seeing some really bad stuff. I reach out to her. No response. Mayuri is motionless. No. Did the impact kill her? This can't be happening. The car that ran us over, a white van, pulls up. Of course it was a white van. It's always a white van. The door opens and out steps... Oh. I've stopped them. Moeka. How did she know where they were going to be? Her again. She knew the exact moment to be here in order to run over poor Mayuri.
Okabe-kun. Ie. Okabe Rintaro wa kakuho.
I've secured Okabe-kun. Okabe Rintaro. She's talking to someone on her phone. Has she been tracking us this whole time?
警察に連絡して。椎名真由が死んだ。
Contact the police. Sheena Mayuri is dead. She looks down at me with eyes cold enough to freeze my blood. Why? Why? Why did you kill her?
あなたが逃げるからよ。
Because you ran? You monster! Mustering my strength, I leap up and throw myself at Moeka. She goes down hard. I hear her head smack against the pavement. I stand up and look around. Moeka is dazed and unable to stand, but I see CERN agents making their way towards us through the crowd. I've got to get out of here. I take a step. A sharp pain stabs through my body. The crash must have broken a bone in my leg. It doesn't matter. I have to get to the lab and time leap again. That's the only way to save Mayuri. I look back at the site of the accident. Moeka is slowly regaining her feet, but Mayuri remains limp and motionless on the road. It breaks my heart to leave Mayuri lying there, but I have no choice. I have to go. Back to the lab. Fighting the pain of my broken leg, I managed to drag myself back to the lab. Surprisingly, CERN's men didn't chase me. Nobody's at the lab when I arrive. Only the lights are still on. Relieved that Kurisu and Daru haven't returned, I head straight to the development room. I remembered to break into the Brawn Tube workshop to turn on the 42-inch CRT. My body is drenched in sweat and I can't stop shivering. Everything hurts, especially my right side where the car hit me. If I'm not careful, I might lose consciousness. My vision is blurry, it's hard to focus. My left arm is numb and can barely move. But still, I force myself to activate the X68000 and input the settings. I'm gasping for breath like a wounded animal. The sound of my heartbeat fills my ears. Mayuri. It killed her again. I failed to protect her. I'm sorry, Mayuri. I'm sorry. Choking back my tears, I frantically pound on the keyboard. Police sirens echo in the distance. Moeka hit Mayuri in front of hundreds of witnesses. They'll probably take her in for questioning. Even if CERN bails her out somehow, she should be stuck for at least a couple of hours. The real problem is her men. Those mercenaries, or whatever they were, CERN's hit squad? Why didn't they come after me? It should have been easy for them to catch me, injured as I am. I need to hurry. If they show up here, they'll kill me for sure. Settings complete. I put on the headgear. I'll get blood on it, but that doesn't matter. A surge of anxiety washes over me. What if the time leap fails? What if my memories are corrupted? I might forget who I am. I might lose myself. Should I really use the machine? Of course I should. I curse my weakness. Mayuri's dead, remember? This can't be allowed to happen. No risk is too great. I will save Mayuri, whatever it takes. I alone have the power to change the past. What am I waiting for? Swallowing my fear, I activate the time loop machine. Nothing happening? Oh, no, that's fine. This stuff's happening again. Friday the 13th. That discharge seemed to take a long time. I swear it doesn't normally take that long. A screeching in my ears. Needles stabbing into my brain, 1,000 emotions flooding my senses. The world bends, pulses, then returns to normal. Pain of my wounds has vanished like magic, replaced by a piercing pain in my brain. I fight back a wave of nausea and take stock of the situation. I'm sitting on the sofa with my phone to my ear. Another successful time leap. That makes 3. It looks like the time leap machine works perfectly. I'm sure it would boost Karisu's confidence if I told her. But that will have to wait until Mayuri's out of danger. I stand up and look around the lab.
Mayuri!
Where's Mayuri? What? Karisu, who was dozing off next to me, wakes up with a jerk at the sound of my voice.
大声出さないでよ。
Don't shout.
徹夜明けなんだから少し休ませろ。
I've been working all night, so let me rest a bit.
Mayuri はどこだ?
Where is Mayuri?
いきなりなんぞマユシならルカシのところ行くって言ってたじゃん。
What's wrong with you? She went to Lukashi's, remember? Damn, she already left? I should call or send a mail, but her phone died, right? Didn't they find that out last time? Also, why does he always go back like 3 hours? Could they not go back earlier, like an extra hour, like before she would leave? Why is it always this time? I need to get in touch with her somehow. Mayuri went to see someone after leaving the shrine. The question is, who? Think. Consider every possibility. Okay. Damn, why did I forget? I don't think you ever knew. So I'm gonna see if I can call. I mean, maybe she's gone to see Faris. Faris is her other friend. Never mind, I can't phone them. I was just giving it a go to see. I guess they usually prompt you if you can call. They'll be like, I wonder what Daru is thinking, and then you can call Daru. Before I time leaped, I should have asked Mayuri where she was today. I'm not thinking straight. I have to calm down. Wait, I know. Last time we failed because we went to Akihabara Station. I should have known that CERN would be watching. This time we'll take a taxi to another station, then hide somewhere until things calm down. For now, all I can do is wait for Mayuri to return. It's driving me crazy. I consider explaining the situation to Karisu and Daru, but I just don't have the strength to do that right now. Besides, I don't want to get them involved. I mean, I feel like it's a bit too late. Like, maybe they're not involved in this whole time loop thing that he's in, but they are as involved with the time loop machine as he is. And they were, you know, when Moeka came the first time, she wanted to take the 3 of them, not just Okabe. So I think they should probably know, but okay. I'll take care of it myself. I won't let any more of my friends die. As before, the Brawn Tube workshop closes early. Mayuri appears as Suzuha and Mr. Brawn are leaving. We run through Kanda Myojin's back streets to Ochanomizu Station, taking only minimal precautions to avoid attracting attention. We have to get there before the Sobu line shuts down. We manage to make it to the station without being stopped, but when we get there, I see a group of men waiting by the entrance. They look like CERN. Change of plans. We turn around and head for the Shin Ochanomizu subway station. We arrive at the station later than I intended. I don't usually come here, so I got lost. I stare nervously at the platform clock. According to the scrolling display, the Yamanote, Keihin Tohoku, and Sobu lines have already suspended operations. Wait, it looks like the Chiyoda line has too. It must be protocol to assume that nearby stations may be threatened, even stations on unconnected lines. But wouldn't they have heard that on the news last time, like, that this line had also been I forgot the word, so turned off. But you know, this is CERN. Like, they potentially have other ways of time traveling as well. Like, just because we know that the Jellyman stuff isn't working doesn't mean they haven't got something they can do. Like, perhaps there's someone who recognizes change in world lines, so whenever Okabe has sent these messages, they're like, oh, it was suddenly 3 hours earlier again, what's going on? I don't know. But, like, if they did know, they could be expanding? What are words? Expanding the net to try and catch him, because they know that he's heading to the station now, if they know the previous timeline. They know he's going to try and run, so they're going to be trying harder to get him at the train stations. Maybe? I don't know. I'm making stuff up. Anyway, damn. Mayuri hasn't said a word about my strange behaviour. This is the 3rd time I've led her on this escape, but each time she follows me without complaint. Does she really trust me that much? Maybe she can feel my desperation. That's why I want so badly to save her. We've been together for more than a decade. She's like a little sister to me. I'll leap as many times as it takes. Mayuri tilts her head quizzically. I realise that I'm staring at her. Okarine? Mayushi has a lot of questions, but she'll wait for now. But once it's over, I want you to tell me everything, okay? Yeah, I promise. Mayuri smiles happily at that answer. That's right. While we wait for the train, I should ask Mayuri about her whereabouts today. If I have to leap again, I'll need all the information I can get. Where did you go after you saw Lukaku?
ふぶきちゃんからメールがあってね、マユシーのコスにちょっと問題発生しちゃってたのです。糸がほつれてるところがあったんだ。
I got an email from Fubuki-chan. A thread came loose on her costume.
それを直しに。
I went to fix it.
ふぶきちゃんというのはどこに住んでいる？
Where does Fubuki-chan live?
住んでるっていうかね、今ちょうど UPX のスタベまで来てたのです。
We met at the Starbucks at UPX. So that's where she was. Just then, an announcement plays over the PA system. The subway is resuming normal operations. About 20 minutes have passed since we arrived. I didn't expect to be stuck here that long, but it's okay. Right now, Moeka should be in Akihabara, heading to the lab. Everything is going to be alright. While waiting for the train, I examine the route map on the station's notice board. We can transfer to an overland train at Yoyogi Uehara. It'll take a while, but that will take us all the way to Odawara. Another announcement. Our train is arriving. I can hear the rumbling and see the lights at the end of the tunnel. Mayuri and I are standing just behind the white line. I reach for her hand, meaning to make a dash for the train when the doors open. But I guess there's no hurry now. I let my hand fall to my side, empty. The roar comes closer. About the party tonight. Mayuri is saying something. I can't quite hear her over the train. It got cancelled, but we should definitely... Suddenly, Mayuri disappears. And we'll leave it there. I mean, I think that was Faris, but it's been a while since we've heard her voice, so I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 99% sure that was Faris. But yeah, I am... Honestly, this game, I was enjoying it anyway, but this game has picked up so much since the Time Loop Machine stuff started happening, and I'm really enjoying it. And Moeka is such a good antagonist. Like, the way she is willing to basically do anything for whoever her employee is, like CERN and FB, whoever FB is. And, you know, the way she does it is so cold. like the shot to the head, like striking her with the car, just like hitting her down straight away and stepping out and looking down at her. Like, she's so like scary because she was so unassuming before. Like, I was a bit suspicious of her, but she was so unassuming, and now she's so willing to do what she thinks needs to be done for what she believes in. And it's always scary when someone's willing to go that far for someone else, whoever that someone else is. I guess we'll maybe find out. I don't know. I'm assuming we will. But yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a cliffhanger, but I kind of think she's just with Faris, so it's not too bad. But we'll find out. I'll say this, and the next time it'll be some random person we've never met before. I don't know. Maybe it's her friend, whose name I've already forgotten. Also, the other thing that I've been thinking, sorry, I'm rambling a bit, but even if in this world line, Okabe succeeds and saves Mayuri, I don't think Cern and Moeka were going to stop coming after them. Like, they made a time leap machine, and even if Okabe and Mayuri get away, they also wanted Kurisu and Daru. And because Kurisu and Daru are now unaware of what is going on, because Okabe's never told them, they could quite easily be captured and taken to wherever Cern wants them. So I'm wondering if maybe now we've saved Mayuri, maybe the next time leap, if there is another time leap, will be because Okabe realizes he needs to save the others as well. And in this case, he maybe hasn't. But that's just my theory for now. I guess we'll see. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, because I am loving this game so much. And I will see you next time.